Remember when you were a kid and dreamed of learning things instantly? Like snapping your fingers and suddenly being able to do a backflip, play guitar, or master that viral dance move from 2016? Well, as adults, the stakes are higher. Now we want to learn skills that actually matter, like coding languages or business, but most of us are terrible at learning efficiently. Why? Because schools taught us to memorize, not to learn. But here's the good news. Learning faster isn't magic, it's science. And today I'll show you how to do it. Schools taught us to cram for tests, but memorization isn't learning. Real learning is about understanding, applying, and retaining information so well that it becomes second nature. Think about the last time you tried to learn something new. Did you read, watch, or listen endlessly only to forget everything later? That's because most of us focus on input, reading, watching, instead of output, doing, practicing. It's like trying to learn swimming by reading a book. You might know the theory, but you'll sink the moment you hit the water. Instead of trying to learn everything at once, focus on the 20% that delivers 80% of the results. This is called the Pareto principle, or the 80-20 rule. For example, if you're learning a language, don't waste time memorizing 10,000 words. Focus on the 1,000 most common ones. They make up 80% of everyday conversations. If you're learning guitar, master the basic chords before diving into complex solos. By focusing on the essentials, you'll build a strong foundation and everything else will become easier. Proven techniques to learn faster. Active recall. Instead of passively reviewing information, actively test yourself. For example, if you're studying history, close the book and try to recall what you just read. This forces your brain to work harder, strengthening your memory. Think of it like lifting weights for your brain. Staring at dumbbells won't make you stronger. You have to pick them up and do the work. Spaced repetition. Cramming feels productive, but it's a short-term solution. The spacing effect shows that you learn better when you spread out your study sessions. Instead of studying for 6 hours straight, break it into 6 one-hour sessions over a week. Every time you revisit a topic, your brain strengthens the connection. Like carving a path in the woods, it gets clearer with each pass. Deliberate practice. Practice isn't enough, you need deliberate practice. Focus on your weaknesses, not just what you're already good at. If you're learning to draw, don't just sketch the same thing repeatedly. Challenge yourself to draw hands, faces, or perspectives, the things you find hardest. It's uncomfortable, but that's where growth happens. Learn by doing. Learning is a contact sport. You have to get your hands dirty. For example, if you're learning coding, start building projects on day one. If you're learning a language, speak it out loud, write it down, and listen to native speakers. The more senses you involve, the stronger your neural connections become. Teach what you learn. One of the best ways to learn faster is to teach. When you teach, you're forced to organize your thoughts and explain concepts clearly. This deepens your understanding and highlights gaps in your knowledge. Don't have someone to teach. Record yourself explaining the topic as if you're uploading it to YouTube. The pressure of an imaginary audience will push you to understand the material better. Minimize distractions. Multitasking is a myth. Your brain can only focus on one thing at a time. Put your phone on silent, close unnecessary tabs, and create a distraction-free environment. Give your full attention to the task at hand. Sleep in breaks. Your brain needs rest to process and consolidate information. Pulling all-nighters to cram? You're sabotaging yourself. Sleep is when your brain organizes everything you've learned. And during study sessions, take regular breaks. Your brain, like your muscles, needs time to recover. Growth mindset. Your mindset matters. If you believe you're bad at learning, you'll struggle. But if you adopt a growth mindset, the belief that you can improve with effort, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. Instead of thinking, I can't do this, say, I can't do this yet. That one little word makes all the difference. Gamify your learning. Turn the challenges into games. Set small, achievable goals and reward yourself when you hit them. Compete with a friend. Use apps that track your progress or earn virtual badges. Your brain thrives on dopamine. Every achievement, no matter how small, releases a shot of this feel-good chemical, motivating you to keep going. Enjoy the process. Learning isn't just about acquiring skills, it's about growing as a person. Enjoy the journey, celebrate your progress, and remember, the more fun you have, the faster you'll learn. To learn anything faster, focus on active recall, spaced repetition, and deliberate practice. Get hands-on, teach what you learn, and optimize your environment and mindset. And most importantly, make learning fun and rewarding. So what skill are you going to tackle first? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on mastering your life. Thanks for watching.